with another NBA 2K18 My Career gameplay, and today we're going up against the Indiana Pacers. So what I want you to do is make sure you enjoy the gameplay, and let's get into this video. Offense is 16, defense is 28. We gotta play defense.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And Oklahoma City is where we'll be going just moments from now, as the Thunder will be going up against the Indiana Pacers. Taking a look at the Pacers, it hasn't been the most lively start to the season for them, just 1-3 through their first 4 games. But they can start things moving in the right direction with a win here tonight. And the Indiana Pacers, a team that a few years back played in 2 straight conference finals, had the best record in the East in 2014, but a lot of changes have been made since then. Guys, were you surprised by that?
Yeah, I was surprised. They're very proactive in moving around guys, but I was surprised. They have a smaller team. They're trying to play the small ball of the East, but it hasn't been measured into wins yet. However, it's still coming, Shaq. It's still coming.
It might have been time for a change. Some players are falling off a little bit. They've been unable to capture the same success, though. But we'll see.
Kevin Harlan, please take it away.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Only score 2 points, man, or more.
Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Thunder at the peak at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. We'll be catching up in a bit from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. So for the Thunder, their last game, a win against the Timberwolves.
And how about that bench? I mean, you got to give it up for that second unit. They really sparked that victory.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Greg, that the guys off the bench stepped up and provided the necessary spark.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, Nate McMillan took over as coach of the Pacers last season. Now, his previous head coaching job had been 5 seasons prior. He said, now, there's a lot of old school in me, but I do understand you have to adapt with this generation of players, the millennials, and how you communicate. They want to bring that old school discipline to this team. Kevin?
Thanks, David. It's great to have a mix of those things. Adapt or die, as they say. There's already some interesting stories this year, and we've only just started. What's impressing you so far?
Well, I think, Kevin, we're always a little bit surprised for a couple of clubs that we had low expectations of. They've come out surprisingly strong, and conversely, a couple of favorites who are showing perhaps some unforeseen signs of weakness. Can they pull themselves back together? We'll see.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
So Indiana wins the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Collison and Oladipo pair at the 1 and the 2. Young and Turner up front, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. Now here's Oladipo. Really struggled in the loss against Minnesota.
Boy, Oladipo with that burst of speed elevates high off the drive to finish with authority.
Westbrook kicks to Roberson. The pass to George. Adams with the screen on Bogdanovich. Roberson, the shot's good on the assist by George.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Bogdanovich dishes to Collison. Feeds to Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Bogdanovich. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Collison kicks to Oladipo. Oh, and the whistle is blown in the play as he was fouled in the act of shooting. Wasn't sure we were going to see a call there, but the officials saw the contact and 2 free throws. The Pacers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
One shot.
That free throw.
And if you think back to that 2015 draft, 3 kinds of those players entered the league. Karl Anthony Towns, Kristaps Porzingis, and this guy, Miles Turner.
Here's Roberson. No good with the triple. The Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Collison, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
You talked to us about a stretch 5. Miles Turner already a knockdown shooter from long range.
Well, it's incredible at his size to be that smooth, that quick, and that high with his release. Your eyes are not lying. That's a 7-footer with a gorgeous shooting stroke.
A baseline J. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far today.
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota.
You know, he was also one of their key contributors on the glass. His effort was terrific. Gentlemen, this guy goes from good 3-point shooter to great when you give him that kind of space.
Adams with the screen on Oladipo. Roberson the pass to Adams. It's rebounded by Indiana. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And their series last year was a bit of a comparison between the 2 conferences. Both were in the middle of the pack.
Now, here is Young. Turner with the screen. Off the pick. And Young slams it home.
Oh my goodness, exceptional speed, outrageous athleticism. Thaddeus Young doing work.
Tighten up,
Westbrook
offense.
kicks to
Tighten up,
Roberson.
tighten up.
And we're
care what
approaching
you
about
say,
3.5
man.
minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook. Second chance shot. And he was fouled on the way
trying
up.
to play
2 free
some
throws now
minutes.
for him.
Well, Steven Adams is a guy who understands
some
his role.
minutes, man.
He wants to play
He's trying to
hard-nosed
sit on the bench
defense. He wants to score at any time he's got a deep touch in the
he's trying to play
paint.
some minutes.
Love his approach.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Sitting on the bench is not going to do nothing.
And the first one drops.
Well, obviously, the biggest impact Steven Adams has for this team is his ability to be a defensive force in the middle. This guy carves up space, takes away any would-be penetrators, solid rim protection, just an unbelievable guy on the interior.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Patterson. Grant comes in for George. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. And DJ's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now, here's Joseph. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Sabonis kicks to Joseph. Stevenson outside. Pass to Sabonis. They get it again. Jefferson. And Adams sends it back.
And the defense of Steven Adams is so important to this team. They depend on him to be a rim protector now.
Here's Kanter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Why can't I make some buckets, man? I'm mad about that. I can't make no buckets.
They can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
More on Adams, Doris. Not only is he a shot-blocking presence, but also will come up with a good amount of steals for a big man.
And that's an area, Kev, where Adams has really improved recently. For his size, he's got great agility and great anticipation in the paint. And I like that there's no hesitation to rotate and challenge any player he switches onto.
Here's TJ. Sabonis
Come
grabs the ball.
on, bro.
For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to Minnesota. Got that one up quick. Joseph's got his first points of the night.
Boy, too much of a cushion given to him on that jump shot. That's a big-time no-no.
Harris with it. Robinson picks him up. Harris dishes to Felton. Pass to Cantor. Harris outside. Over Joseph. That shot no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Stevenson drives in. And Grant sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. McDermott's checked in for Adams. Here's Joseph. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Grant. Dishes it to Felton. Harris outside. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen by Cantor. Moves back up, and the layup is up and in. Cantor's got his second bucket of the night.
I love that Cantor will pursue rebounds out of his area. This guy's such a powerful player who's willing to exert his will.
Robinson kicks to Jefferson. Shoots over Cantor. Jefferson's shot is off. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game.
Let's go. Let's go.
And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Let's go. Oh, come on, I want to play some more quarters, man. Trying to get off the bench.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
And through that first period, for me, their work on the glass has been the difference.
Well, they are pounding away on the backboards. Every time that ball goes up, they are ready to go after it.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Pacers, we've got Al Jefferson, and Stevenson is out there with Sabonis. Then it's Robinson, and it's Joseph in at the 1. Now the Thunder are not one of the best shooting teams from outside. We know that. They know their strength of their offense, Doris, lies in their ability to attack the rim and get shots in the paint.
Right, because you have to consider the Thunder last year were last in the NBA in three-point percentage, yet second in the league in points in the paint. So when they are able to get inside on a team, that is when they are at their most dangerous.
The Thunder with the lead. On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Joseph. Shoots from the elbow. Kept alive. Cantor. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
The efficiency of Enes Kanter is impressive. This guy's massive on the blocks and knows how to score.
And Joseph kicks to Stevenson. Trains the three-pointer. Stevenson's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
That three-pointer is good almost every time if he's left that wide open.
Harris outside. Over Joseph. Harris missing again. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Joseph kicks to Sabonis. Screen by Jefferson. Robinson passes to Sabonis. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Sabonis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Outside, Felton. Pass to Abrinas. Here's the screen. Cantor with the screen on Stevenson. Abrinas' shot is off.
Well, yeah, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
Now, here's Stevenson. It's deflected. Stolen by Cantor. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Puts it up. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Well, Kev, you have to love how Enes Kanter plays with his back to the basket. This guy is so efficient. He is one of the most productive big men off the bench, the kind of player every coach would love to have to get a little juice in your second unit.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Patterson, he's checked in for Doug McDermott. Paul George comes in for Alex Abrinas. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Raymond Felton. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for DJ. Of course, as you said, Kanter has thrived as a sixth man. His ability to score on the block, he can carry an offense of a second unit.
Yeah, a lot of how Kanter scores is with his incredible footwork. He is great at sealing off a defender to get the shot he wants. And he's also a very strong finisher.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, to me, this franchise has got to be thrilled and excited about the upside Miles Turner has. He's a hard-nosed player who wants to be great, Kevin.
And the Thunder making a change here. Adams checked in. And so he hits both.
I think if you think about the Pacers in the last decade and the value they have found in the draft, right? Danny Granger gets taken at 17. Roy Hibbert at 17. Lance Stevenson actually at 40th. Paul George was 10th. Miles Turner 11th. That's a very good track record.
Here's Bogdanovich. Following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Bogdanovich dishes to Turner. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Pacers.
And the corner three has not been their shot of choice here tonight. And I think a big reason for that has been the defensive setup. They came in focused on taking away the short-range stripper.
That free throw good from Turner. Falls, so he hits both of them.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more physical.
Work on tying the ball game up.
Westbrook drives in over Collison, and the shot falls short this time. And the Pacers trading away draft picks in recent seasons for players like Luis Scola and Doris Thaddeus Young, given their great draft record. Does that surprise you?
Well, I think when you consider their keen eye for rookies and the ability to evaluate talent, it makes you wonder why they boxed themselves in. Certainly you wonder if that had to do with the pressure to contend. Listen, Kev, this guy, one of the more reliable scorers in the league, night in and night out.
1:57 left to play here in the half. Turner with a screen for Oladipo. Just 5 on the clock. He got right to the cup using that screen. Oladipo's got 7 points.
Boy, the strength of Victor Oladipo is on display there, effortlessly absorbing the contact. Nicely done.
Here's Westbrook. He gets that one. Westbrook's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
After a shaky start, boy, he's found the range. Good second quarter for him.
Turner with a screen on Adams. Here's Young. Another miss by Young. Thunder have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. And George kicks to Patterson. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Bogdanovich with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota. The rebound by Patterson. The Thunder shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Screen by Adams. In the corner, George with it. Here's Roberson. Off target from three-point range. Indiana's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Westbrook against Collison. Westbrook, no good.
Well, he carves out the space he needs, just the finish was not good.
Bogdanovich wide open. Indiana again missing.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, starting to look like it's taking its toll mentally. He doesn't look like himself.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Neither team wants to give an inch. This is fun. Both teams trying desperately to seize the momentum.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball.
Hang on, one second. Everything is on then.
Oklahoma
Everything is
City
on
out in
here.
front. They lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
I don't know why I'm making my shots, man. Only got plus 1, man. Need to do good.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. It's been a clinic so far from Enes Kanter.
And through 2 quarters, surprising how aggressive he was offensively.
Yeah, I think this guy was really looking for his shot on every possession. Remarkable effort from him on the offensive end in that first half. You know, if you guys remember a couple seasons back, the Pacers had one of the top 3 defenses in the league. Last season, it all fell apart.
Inside, it's Patterson and Adams. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair, and it's George in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Young, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Turner with the screen for Young. Off the pick, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Doris, what happened to that Pacers defense?
Well, I
Let's
think
go,
one, you have to look
Westbrook.
at who they lost. George Hill and Young
Let's
Meany
go,
were both good
Westbrook.
players on the defensive end. And then you look to the switch in philosophy, from dropping their bigs to making them more switching. Sometimes it can take a team a while to adjust.
Indiana trailing here. Here's Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. Tries again, and the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
You know, Kev, that's big-time concentration on that attempt. Young is not letting the defense alter his shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
No, running, chill. Lay down. Lay down, man.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And Thaddeus Young he's got a unique offensive skill set. I mean, he really is able to score over bigger players with just an array of little hooks and floaters and off-balance shots in the lane.
Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line. That sends Patrick Patterson to the free throw line. It's going to be on Miles Turner. And Greg, at about 6'8", what is it that enables Young to finish so well inside?
I think it's more finesse than power. Not a lot of free throws for him, but he can get his shot off quickly before the shot blockers have time to gather.
Put your lipstick back in. Put your lipstick back in, brother.
You know, Kev, I remember when Patrick Patterson was coming out of high school. Major recruiting battle. Every school seemed to want this guy. Duke, Florida, you name it. But the Kentucky Wildcats win again.
Oh, well.
Now, here's Collison. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Well, so rewarding for a player to beat everybody to the basketball and convert that second chance bucket.
Here's Roberson. Screen by Adams. Here's Roberson. For three, Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Collison. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, Darren Collison going through the free agency process this last summer. Greg, Indiana jumped at the chance to add him to the roster.
Yeah, and with Collison and his ability to play in so many ways, that is what made teams go after him. He doesn't always take a big signing to change the complexity of a team. Getting solid contributors like Collison go a long way in building the foundation of a team.
The first one falls. Of course, it seems like every position on the floor is doing more multitasking these days, asked to do more, play differently. So when you're thinking about guards, which do you think do the best job of generating offense, say out of the post?
Well, the preeminent player that comes to mind is Dwayne Wade. And this is a guy who at his prime athletically was as good in the transition game as anybody in the history of the game. I know you've had certain NBA analysts who have called him arguably one of the best 2 guards to ever play it. The current iteration of this guy is probably DeMar DeRozan, right? We talked about the loss of the mid-range. Well, DeMar DeRozan is excellent in the mid-range, and now they're starting to put him in the low post and let him use his size and his length to create a little fadeaway jump shot. Really pretty to watch and effective for any number of guards.
You nailed it.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Stevenson outside. Makes it off the glass. Stevenson's got 5 points so far.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Abrinas the pass to Cantor. Lets it go from the wing. Pacers with the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
The pass to Sabonis. Jefferson, a screen on Felton. Best.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. It's blocked. Outside for George. Outside for Felton. There's a screen by Cantor. Here's the floater. And Jefferson sends it back. George takes a 2-pointer, and that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. That's 10 points for George.
Amazing recognition by Felton. Sees the wide open man, sends it on time and on target.
Sabonis kicks to Collison. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Pass it inside.
Consistently finding ways to get the ball
inside. That's what they doing.
and taking full advantage.
Pass it inside.
I think, guys, very few teams can compete with Oklahoma City when it comes to controlling the glass. Great rebounders at every position. They're going to fight for boards on both ends of the floor.
Right, no, get right. Oh my gosh, Bronny, you tripping, bro. Get out.
They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Cantor. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Al Jefferson.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And the Thunder and their rebounding finished first in the NBA last season in rebounds per game.
And it starts with Russell Westbrook. But everyone on this team is committed to getting anything that comes off that iron. They get a ton of extra chance points because of their offensive rebounding. It's really hard to go small and get away with it against Oklahoma City.
Pacers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Joseph dishes to Turner. Over Grant. And Grant sends it back. And George kicks to Abrinas. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana trailing here. Outside Robinson. over George. Robinson misses.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, classic example of crowding the shooter, not letting him get comfortable in the mid-range.
Chalk up 2 there. Cantor's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder.
Enes Kanter is a natural-born scorer. Either back to the basket with the jumper or the post move. He's got it all.
They set the screen. The 3 from Joseph. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Cantor's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And this is obviously where you'd like to see a 2-for-1.
Absolutely. You have to execute. No reason why they can't get a couple of chances at scores.
And that one's good, George.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now Joseph, dish now to Jefferson. 6 to shoot. Here's Turner. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That is his first foul of the game.
Earned the trust of his coaches. He's got the green light in these catch and shoot opportunities.
Westbrook. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Thunder lead by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Pacers trail by 4. On the court right now for the Pacers. Young and Turner up front. Corey Joseph is out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, the league is finally catching up with Thaddeus Young. 6'8", 220 pounds. He was a small ball power forward before that was in vogue. Now he's kind of the perfect fit.
No good on the free throw. And over the course of his career, Young more of a slasher than a shooter, Doris, at the power forward position.
Right, the southpaw has a very quick first step. And the last few seasons, though, starting to add that three-point shot. That will make him more effective.
And you can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
You hear this consistently about Thaddeus Young. He's going to do whatever you ask of him. He'll start, he'll come off the bench, but he is going to impact the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Bogdanovich against Grant. The kick out to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And it's sent back by Turner.
I tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Here's Joseph, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Oklahoma City. And Corey Joseph, a terrific two-way player, Doris, at the combo guard.
Kev, he's got great pedigree. Remember, he began his career in San Antonio under the great Greg Popovich. This guy's a physical, mobile defender who will guard either the 1 or the 2.
The first free throw is good. Joseph drops them both. And the Pacers still looking for their first NBA title, but 3 titles, as we know, for the franchise in their ABA days.
How about in 9 seasons with the ABA, they made the finals 5 times. Now, granted, there were only about 10 teams in the league, but that's still pretty impressive.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. The feed to Joseph. Screen by Young. Shoots off the screen. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And that's now 6 points for Joseph. Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Screen by Adams. Back to Westbrook. Adams, the pass to Westbrook. Takes it to Robertson. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
The Thunder leading by 4. Grant, that's good.
Well, how about the opportunistic Jeremy Grant taking it strong on the drive? Love it.
And Joseph kicks to Young. Turner with the screen. And Young, here we go. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Boy, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Robertson can't hit.
I'll tell you, with the struggle he has had today, he probably won't be their number 1 option as they look to close this game out.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. On the clock. Lets the 3 fly, and the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul.
You cannot disrespect the shooting ability of Bogdanovich. When it's an important point in the game, they're looking for him.
George is checked in for Oklahoma City. And a change for the Pacers. Collison's out there. Feeds it to Robertson. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Patterson dishes to George. Over Bogdanovich. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Collison against Westbrook. Collison kicks to Young. There's the screen. Turner with the screen on Adams. Changes up. The shot by Turner, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
That doesn't go either for George.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
And Oladipo kicks to Turner. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And the Pacers lead by 1.
And really liking the effort we see here tonight. Neither team giving much ground.
I think, Greg, you've got to love how much effort has been exerted by both teams. What a tight ball game we've got.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Young outside. He kicks it to Oladipo. Here's Turner. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
Tighten up. I don't want to lose. Tighten up.
by Adams. George, that's a two-pointer. And it's George again missing.
A blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that.
Collison kicks to Bogdanovich. And Adams sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Seconds left in the game. Just 3 to shoot. On its way from Oladipo for 2. And so it looks like the Pacers.
Oh my God, bro. Y'all can't play basketball, bro.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth.
Come on, defense.
Turner with the screen. Down low.
Well, not only is he a tremendous athlete, but Paul George is a terrific positional defender. He just uses that body so well to contest shots.
Shot to stop the drought.
And he's just putting the team on his back when he's needed most.
Don't you just love to see that confidence when taking these big shots?
One shot, gentlemen.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
And if they go on to win this, they can look back at that free throw as the pivotal moment.
Now here's Collison. Oladipo for 3. No good from three-point territory. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. Well, if you're just joining, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. And the Pacers start off with the ball. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball.
Defense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for Indiana. Collison and Oladipo pair at the 1 and the 2. Young and Turner up front. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot.
Defense.
Oladipo outside. Clock at 4. Young pass to Oladipo. And it's Oladipo again missing.
But right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Sure. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Thank you.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Well, this is a way for Patrick Patterson to generate some offense. Be aggressive, get to the free throw line. If he can do this on a consistent basis, look out.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loop shots.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. He doesn't get the second one.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
Pass to George. Second shot opportunity. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Defense.
Westbrook against
Defense.
Oladipo dishes to Turner. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And what I love about Oladipo, he does such a great job playing within the context of the offense. If you're open, he will find you.
Pass to George. For the 3. And it's Russell Westbrook with the 3. Westbrook's got 19 points.
And the seasoned veteran, the big shot maker, Russell Westbrook.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, just a matter of he needs to be there a split second earlier. Not much room for error when you're setting a screen.
Outside, George. Tanner, high post. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Back to George. Jacks up a 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
How good, Kevin, is Paul George at getting separation? He uses the screen perfectly and sticks it to the defense.
And stolen by Patterson. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Here's Roberson. Back to Westbrook over Collison. Westbrook, no good.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
Whoa!
Stop it! Well, you love how Paul George finishes on the drive. That is a powerful dunker right there.
Oladipo right side. Turner with a screen on George. George against Oladipo. Indiana again missing.
I'll tell you, his touch has been off all day, and now his judgment is starting to go by the wayside as well. That's a poor shot.
And here's Westbrook. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Paul, do you guys really draw your identity from defense, and does that lead to the team's success?
It is. I mean, that's something we take pride in. That's something we always took pride in. And, we know games is won on the defensive end. And we know we got to scrap it out on the offensive end, but games is won on the defensive end, and that's what Coach preaches.
You guys will wrap listeners tonight. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Alright, if you enjoyed the video, my name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris. Make sure you leave a like or a comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.